Turning now to finances, our financial expert Terry Savage joined us to answer some viewer questions and discuss money matters. Good morning.
Hi, Terry.
Good morning. Well, let's start out with a little update on the stimulus checks. I know from the questions I get on my blog at terrysavage.com that actually there are a lot of people still waiting for your stimulus checks. I noticed we're showing the stock market. Let me just digress for a moment. Up 160, down about 300 yesterday. The market's still trying to digest this, whether we're opening up and whether nobody's going to stay home and subscribe to Netflix. Those are the issues for the market. But the issues for individuals really revolve around what's the IRS doing. So those stimulus checks, I checked with the IRS yesterday, and they said they're not going to give me a deadline for when they're going to have all those checks out, but they're working very hard on it. But what you are getting is plus-up checks. That's what they call the checks when they make the first $1,400 or less than the full payment based on your 2019 return. Now your 2020 return is in, and they say, oh, Mrs. Smith really had a bad 2020. We'll send out the rest of the $1,400, so look for those. I think this is going to require patience. And speaking of patience, also from the calls, the posts I get on my blog, I should say, there are a lot of people still waiting for their tax refunds. Now, those fall into two categories. A lot of people are saying, I filed electronically this year early, I mean late February, early March, and I still haven't gotten my tax refund. I'm going to ask you, you filed electronically, but did you put in your electronic making deposit information so they could send the money directly? If you didn't, you're in for a little bit longer wait than usual. Think about it, the IRS is handling both stimulus checks and tax refunds, and I'm just guessing that the pressure from Congress is on them to actually get the money out in terms of the stimulus, not the tax refunds. Okay, look, millions of people are getting these $1,400 payments. A family of four could get as much as $5,600, and they're going to the currency exchange to cash those checks. Do not cash that check. They may not be our listeners, these unbanked people, but you must know someone who works in a part-time job, who might be older, doesn't have a bank. They don't trust banks. But this is a rare opportunity to not pay huge fees to currency exchanges. Sorry, currency exchanges, but that's a rip. You know the check is good. It's from the government. Second of all, it's not safe to walk around with all that money. So please encourage people that you might run into to go to the bank one time. There may not be a bank in your neighborhood, but you can open up a free checking account. Wintrust has accounts that are totally free. Chase Bank has checking accounts that are like $4.95 a month. They will give you a debit card. You can take cash out of any ATM. Wintrust will reimburse you if you don't use one of their ATMs. Chase, they've got thousands of them, no cost. Take the money out when you need it. Use the debit card to pay your bills. And you have that bank account now open so you can get future benefits. Starting this summer, they're going to be sending out $300 per child benefits for this new child care credit. So instead of blowing all that money in, yes, I know you need it to pay the back rent, the utilities, and so forth. Put it in the bank. Use your debit card the way you'd use a credit card. Please spread the word. Don't cash that check and pay. And you would be amazed at the fees people cash.
All right. Let's get to viewer questions. We have this one. IDES owes me money. I overpaid what is due and owing to them. I had to borrow the money to pay them. What can I do to get my refund? Who do I contact?
Not much. It's almost impossible still to contact IDES. They ask for money back from many people who receive PUA benefits, the unemployment benefits for the self-employed. The IDES said, oh, we miscalculated, send money back. People had a collective heart attack. My response was, hey, let's wait, because under the new Act, they don't have to take that money back. And now IDES has started sending out what they call waivers, saying, well, we contacted you to get our money back. Just sign a waiver and we won't go after you. They're really not in the business of going after people. I'm sorry you sent it back. If you sent back too much, I don't think you'll ever get that back.
All right, next question. My disabled child received an additional $1,400 in stimulus money. My 3 other children received survivor's benefits. Will we have to pay it back?
Okay, so this is really interesting. This is a headline from the IRS, and I went back to them 3 times saying, are you sure? There are many people who honestly received 2 $1,400 payments. For example, if they looked at a family's 2019 return, it was parents and 2 kids that were dependents. They sent out that $5,600. But meanwhile, your child graduated or filed an independent return this year because he has a job and also got the $1,400 check. The IRS says if the mistake was honest, you weren't trying to defraud them, you do not have to pay that back. And I think that would apply in this case of double benefits going to a child who might get them directly on disability, and also benefits that go to the family based on the fact that they file a tax return, for example. So some cases where, you know, your mother-in-law now is independent and you got a check because you declared her as a dependent in 2019, they paid you. Now they see her 2020 independent return, or your young adult 2020, that person also gets a check. You keep the money.
All right, last question. We have roughly saved enough money for our daughter's college fund. The majority is in stocks, in smaller amounts in Bright Start. Should I get a loan for college and let the interest continue to accrue and then pay off the loan when she graduates?
Whoa, you have a stronger constitution than I do. You've got a daughter in college. You're going to let the money for her college education ride in the stock market and then hope that 4 years from now the investments will be higher even after you pay the taxes. So in the meantime, you're going to pay interest on the loan. You got a lot of guts. That's not something I would do. I think if your child is close to college and you have enough money for college, you take that money, put it in the bank, don't earn any interest on it, pay off the money. I have a lot of confidence in the stock market over the long run, but I surely couldn't forecast over the next 3 or 4 years.
All right, thanks, Terry. If you have questions for Terry, you can post them at terrysavage.com. Have a good day.
Thank you. You too.
Thanks, Terry.
Okay, get those text messages into Pat and Paul this morning. They'd love to hear